different because there are sections where we would like the children to create the moves throughout the dance, especially in the instrumental sections. So at the beginning, you may ask the children to take up a position. So they might be down, they might be on their knees, you could have one head down. Let them decide and experiment and be creative. So I'm going to start mine just like this, and I'm going to do a little kind of motion with my arms. I might want to do a wave. You could take it back, I could turn around in a circle. Get the children to experiment heights and levels just on the beginning section. So if you are doing things about, you know, water or the ocean, you might want to have these more types of movements within your dance. As I said, that you might build that up and let them experiment at the start of the routine. So once they've done the little creative bit at the beginning, it says, what about sunrise? Now I've used Earth Song, but I've used a cover version of it. So I'm going to go forward on my left leg and push right into the front knee and keep the back leg straight. So it says, what about sunrise? Now there's little heavy beats within that music, and on the heavy beat I'm going to try and use that. So I'm going to bring my fists in and just bring the fingers and make a fist. So basically I'm going, what about sunrise? Boom. And then from there, I'm going to take my back foot forward. I'm just trying to stay back on the camera, but you would then come forward with that foot. So you come forward with the right foot. What about rain? Then I'm going to hit that little heavy beat, boom. Then from there, I'm basically just going to put my hands down to the side, and it says, what about the things you've said you were to gain? And I'm going to again hit that at the end. So I'll just do that little section again. So it's rain, boom. What about the things you have said? So I'm just doing my mouth, and a big stretch out to gain, and then bringing my hands in a fist on that heavy beat. So when that comes in, I'm just pulling that in together. From there, it says, what about killing? So it's going in there, killing, and I'm going to turn around to face the back on the word fields, and I'm going to do a little head flick on the heavy beat. Now it says, what about time? So I'm going to go again, continuing on my left shoulder. What about time? As I put my hand on top of my watch area and then do a little flick up to our heads. So the next little section, I'm going to do a little kick up, put it down and do a little twist and throw my hands down. So when I've done that, it says, what about all the things you said? So again, I'm putting my hands to my mouth, where yours, as I push out and bring my hand behind my back, on mine. So I'll just do that little section for you again. So let's just go. So we've done the rain and the boom, and we go side, side, up to our mouth, and a big push, hit our fists on the heavy beat. Then from there, I'm coming in, and I'm turning to the back, and I'm doing another heavy beat with my head. As I come down for time, another heavy beat with my head, and then I'm going to do a pick up with my foot, a little twist with my knee, up to my mouth, and then push away, yours and mine. From there, once we've done there, it says basically a little scoop, and it's stop. Did you ever stop to notice? That's where I'm going. So, did you ever stop to notice? And then it's all the blood and that we shared. So again, another little jump. So I'm just going to put my hand down, rise up, my arm, and do a little jump. And then the same again. Did you ever stop? Now this time I'm doing a little flick. So a scoop with my arm and a flick. And then the crying air. So I might turn around and do a huge big jump as I go down for the last little section. Now, the next part becomes an instrumental section, and on that I would like the children again to just explore. They might want to slide along the floor, do big waves. You get them to be creative as possible. And what I would say is when you are choreographing, because we are using the lyrics of the track, on the next section, get them to try and come up with the movements for you and make it as a team effort. I hope you have lots of fun on this one. Enjoy!